Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel, another Star Wars Live. So today is a special day. It is Valentine's Day, and my girlfriend actually was like, hey, when are you gonna make your next video? So you will not believe what she got me. She got me something pretty cool, so check this out. My girlfriend is super thoughtful. She knows me very well, and I also thought this would be perfect for the channel. It's basically a container box with the original toy line from Kinnear on there. It's really cool, so I'll try to utilize this and open it up later on today. So happy Valentine's to everyone out there. I'm also going to be opening up a toy today, so let's get to that. We will be opening up our first Stormtrooper. It is a Sand Trooper. The Sand Trooper definitely has some of the coolest armor in Star Wars, and it's also one of my favorite looking toys all time. So let's get into it. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so here's our Sand Trooper. So out of all of the Stormtroopers, the Sand Trooper has always been my favorite. Just because this is one of the first ones you see. He has a really cool shoulder pad there. He has really cool armor. I believe the Stormtroopers from A New Hope were a little more intimidating in the first few scenes, just because you never seen Stormtroopers before, so you're not really too sure what to say or think about them. So it's one of the first characters we've seen in Star Wars, and this one right here is a Power of the Force Stormtrooper from 1996. So it is a holographic card case one, and this one right here says it's a Sand Trooper with heavy blaster rifle. Let's take a look at the back. So here's our back. It's a pretty generic back, but instead of having a paragraph, it just has its stats. So here it says height is 1.83 meters average. Status is an Imperial Shock Trooper. Classification as a human. Affiliation is a Galactic Empire. And weapon of choice is the Imperial Issue Blaster and a heavy blaster rifle. So a few good notes to talk about this character is, before we get into it, is that the difference between the Stormtroopers and Sand Troopers is that Sand Troopers were Stormtroopers equipped to operate on desert worlds. Their armor was augmented with cooling fans and a helmet sand filter. So in addition, they also wore a survival backpack stocked with extra rations of water. A lot of the Sand Troopers were considered a heavy type of Stormtrooper. So if you ever played Star Wars Battlefront 2, if you ever play as the Heavy, you can kind of think about their type of player type of the Sand Trooper. This is another one I've been holding on to for a while, so it's going to be pretty cool to open this up. Hey, check this out. We've got him out of the box. We'll get his weapons on next, but his, this is what it looks like up close. So this right here is going to be that backpack I was telling you about. This is what they had their extra rations in. This had their cooling fan on them. I actually didn't really know too much about it. Okay, so we got him out. We got his toys on right there. Even though it's been 22 years ago, the details on these are still really well. They're really enjoyable to look at. The only difference between these ones and a lot of newer Star Wars toys, even a couple of years after this, is that the joints don't move. It's a really stiff figure. A lot of fun to look at and a lot of fun to play with. There's not as much mobility until later on in the future when they added those features in, which is known as articulation. So here we go. It's going to make a really good part of the collection. I'm going to put them in right there with other New Hope figures. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like these videos. Let me know what else you would like to see, and we'll see what we can do on them for the future. And thank goodness they have bad aim.